shout out to the illusion of confusion in my commentary yesterday when I was talking about the difference between enemies and opponents in the system of racism white supremacy. He pointed out to me the film Blade, or not specifically that film, but like the vampire films, where you have the friendlies who help the vampires. And I must have seen the film Blade 100 times. I must have seen that film 100 times, and I never thought of it in that way. So shout out to Illusion of Confusion for pointing that out to me, man. I mean, in that film Blade, you have a whole network of vampire hunters, and these vampire hunters do not spend their time and energy going after the familiars or the vampire helpers. No. In order to defeat vampirism, you have to deal with the vampires. And in order to defeat racism white supremacy, you have to defeat the white supremacists. That's the only way to do it. Wasting time and energy going after so-called coons and sellouts, etc., is not going to solve this problem. I remember the main female character in the first episode, the first film, Blade, where she has a conversation with Blade and Whistler, and she says, "Why don't you guys just go to the police?" And they responded to her with something along the lines of, well, they are the police. They own the police, right? And the same thing in the system of racism white supremacy. They are the police. They are the judges. They are the lawyers. They are the doctors. They are the teachers. They are the newspaper people, right? They are owning all of it. They own all of it, right? You have to defeat racism white supremacy in economics, education, entertainment, labor law, politics, religion, sex, and war. And going after other victims of racism white supremacy, other black people who have been convinced to help white people, is not going to solve the problem. Sooner or later, you are going to have to deal with the white supremacists in order to eliminate the system of racism white supremacy.